Okay, this video is for some of my friends who have chosen not to do Tim Burton, but I would still like for you to have a little information about value. Value is one of the elements of art. Value refers to the lightness and darkness. Now, the same thing applies in color, but there are different vocabulary words, and I don't want to confuse anybody. So just think about if you are using a pencil, this is a very light value over here, and it's going to gradually get to a dark value. So that's all that word means in art, and it's one of the elements of art. So value can be achieved a few different ways. The easiest way is taking your pencil and going from a light and gradually getting darker by applying more pressure. And you've created a light to dark value. You can obviously do it in reverse too. Another way to change or create value is by introducing a different type of pencil, or darker one like a color pencil, and then of course you are definitely darkening the value. You can do the same thing with a white or light pencil by coming in and adding white. That's why I've used the gray paper, it shows up a little better, and lightening that value. So getting it closer to our almost no color value there. You can also go back in, say maybe you feel like your value's not a little too dark for medium here, and take some away. So it's a little bit of adding and a little bit of subtracting to create different values. Now what this does in art is it not only creates the image and gives it depth, and helps you shade and make something three-dimensional. So let's say you are not doing a portrait, but you are going to do an pumpkin. I was about to say an apple, so that's why my, there we go, there. And I don't draw and talk very well, so you guys have to bear with me. Okay, but I thought it is fall, and I do like pumpkins. And of course, pumpkins have nothing to do with Halloween. Jack-o'-lanterns do. But it can be, you can do this for anything. So okay, so there's my drawing of a pumpkin. So if I add value to this, notice too, and this is something that we talk about when we discuss form, which is another part of our elements of art, is that I am coloring in the direction of the item that I am actually drawing. If I was drawing a square item, I would not be going in a curved motion because a square is not curved. So now I'm going to start lightening this up. I've added a little dark value over here. I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing here. We'll speed this up. You can get into a lot more complicated discussions about value depending on where your light source is coming from too. That's something, if we do not have a chance to talk about this year, you will most definitely, as you continue your art studies, discuss. So maybe I've got this darker value here, but then I'm slowly getting lighter there. I'm even going to come in with maybe some white here and lighten this up. I'm going to finish this up and I will be right back. Okay friends, so now you can see, and I apologize it was kind of quick. I've got to get my cart ready to roll down to second grade. But I've added different values and created more depth, more dimension, more form, which we'll talk about later. So it gives the illusion that is more realistic and, like I said, more three-dimensional. And there is a place, like I said, a time for line drawing and a time to add value and depth. So it's just a different tool that you have in art. So practice doing some shading, creating value. Like I said, you can even just practice a value chart where you go from super, super light all the way to dark, just even on a plain white paper, or add some value in a drawing of your choice. It does not have to be a pumpkin or a self-portrait. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.